How are you guys doing?
Sikhs must bow to the Crusaders.
How are you doing? All right?
Oh my God,
You're bringing down the Sikh massive.
Oh no, we come here and a Sikh extravaganza today.
Right.
But I saw you earlier charge in as Christ is King, and I was like, wow, that is a very muscular Christianity. You said you wanted a muscular Christianity.
The thing is,
and it seems like you've got it.
No, the thing is, bro. The thing is, like, Muslims are not winning in this park anymore.
Yeah, no, they're not. No,
they're not bullying people in this park anymore. They're not trying to harass people in this park anymore. When I first came here 6 years ago, there were lots of different groups, and the Muslims bullied most of them out. But they couldn't bully out the Christians. And now they're not trying to bully anyone because they've been tamed. They've been tamed.
I remember speaking to you a couple of years ago when the Christians were quite meek. And I remember you saying to me, Raj, I said to you, you were saying that I want to make a muscular Christianity where the Christians are strong, but they're saint soldiers, basically. Like we believe in that as well. We call it sanctified. I mean, you have to be a soldier. And I think you've done that. Because I've seen the guys around here, they've got their Christian beliefs and they're wearing it on their sleeve openly. Obviously, we're Sikhs.
But I want to be clear about something, Raj. I'm not trying to invent something. Christianity in the past was always a muscular faith. What happened was the Enlightenment. And what happened was the Enlightenment emasculated and took away the vision of Christians for politics and civilization. And what I'm trying to do is get Christians to recognize that if you're sincere about Christian theology, it leads to a Christian civilization. And if you're serious about a Christian civilization, then that means you've got to be willing to enter into the fray with those that don't want a Christian civilization, like the Islamists. They don't want a Christian civilization. They want to subject us all to Sharia law. They want to make us all into dhimmis.
I think it's insecurity. I think it's insecurity.
They're talking lying, man. How people speaking so bad, man?
Bring any Muslim you want and I'll debate them. Any Muslim. Let me.
He's a liar, you know why? There was a guy called Gerald who was saying stuff, and he said to a child, "Oh, just lie because he's a Muslim." So basically, he didn't even know what was even going on.
How he's lying?
You're lying again.
Yeah, bro, you're exposed. Nobody believes your nonsense anymore. Nobody believes your nonsense anymore.
He said he was a Somalian 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He said he's a Somalian, right?
As the two Muslims here, let me ask you both a question. Do you believe Paul invented Christianity? Yeah? As the Muslims here, do you believe Paul invented Christianity? Do you believe Paul? No, I'm on study. I'm fine.
He's going to break dance.
Right. Do you believe Paul invented Christianity? Do you believe Paul invented Christianity? Right. Right. Let's form. Yeah.
The reason we wanted to meet you, right?
Yeah.
Is because this is Speaker's Corner.
Go away, child.
From the age of 10, brother, listen. Right. So from the age of 10, I used to watch debates. I used to come down here.
Yeah.
And you had scientists, you had philosophical debate, and you had, religious debate, and this was the place in the world, Speaker's Corner, where anybody could come, put forward a discussion, and everybody would discuss it and debate it, like intellectuals.
Yes.
Can I just introduce Bobby as well?
From the age of 10 to 25, that's all I saw.
Yeah.
Then after the age of 30, last 20 years sort of thing, I just saw that deteriorate.
Yes, it has. It has.
And before that, because we used to come, we were fascinated. You could see famous people come here, and they'd have dialogue, and you think, wow. And that's what, because we're next to all the universities.
Yeah.
So you used to get the best of the best. UCL, SOAS.
Yeah.
All the different unis of London used to come down and debate, and used to have professors and students have amicable, respectful debates.
Yeah, but the point is, a lot of the Muslims here in the park, they don't come from cultures where Islam has ever been criticized or subject to criticism. And so when Islam is being scrutinized, when Islam is being criticized, they just can't handle it. And so the way that they react is the way that they would react in a Muslim community, a Muslim society. They use violence against the minority. Now what has happened is, that the Christians have so successfully stuck up and stood up for themselves that the Muslims have started to realize it's too costly. They're losing in the debates. They can't intimidate us. They can't bully us. They've tried to kill us and we've not run away. And so because of that, what you're noticing is that the Christians have influenced the culture, and now debate is returning again.
Yeah, so I've not been here for quite a while, but I do think there's a good equilibrium now.
Yeah.
Where the Christians are obviously not overly aggressive. They're defending themselves, and the Muslims are as well. Whereas before, it was very one-sided.
Muslims aren't defending themselves. The Muslims are harassing people.
Okay, so
stop. You got to be like when have Christians gone up to Muslims and bullied them?
All right. So that was the wrong.
It's never been caught on camera.
But the thing is, like, you was kind of like the one person in the part that still had that kind of
presence.
Yeah.
Presence where it was like, okay, I'm not going to take anything, and I think that's kind of spread, which is good.
Yeah.
I do believe it. As a Sikh, you know, obviously I'm a Sikh, but I do think Christianity is an important part of the UK.
Yeah.
I do think it's a foundation, and I've said this online as well, that I still believe that the UK is a Judeo-Christian nation.
Yeah.
And that as Sikhs, we should respect the nation, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that this is a Christian nation. We're not here
We're
to
a
change it, right?
pro-choice nation, country. Everybody has the right to be themselves. This is why everybody wants to live in London. It's one of the premier cities in the world because it's a pro-choice city and it's a pro-choice country.
Yeah.
You know.
So I would say that I don't want a liberal society. I don't want a liberal, multicultural society. What I want is a Christian society and in a Christian nation. Right?
Now,
He wants one
Christian-led
large,
society.
Christian-led. It's a Christendom. I want a Christendom. So let me be clear what that means. I want a society in which we are all equal under the same law, which is immediately superior to Islam, right? Because we're all governed by the same law. But that those laws be defined, fashioned, and...
Leo's here! Leo! Fucking Leo's here!
It's a big name. I understand you to be a big name. How are we doing?
Yeah? Zoom in on this, bro. I just want to say, you could tell me it's relevant here. So, I think we've got something in common. My name's Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. My name's Bob. Bob.
Oh, you chose him?
And I'm Bob as well.
Yeah.
3 Bobs.
Well, 3 Bobs.
I didn't know that.
The 3 Bobs.
3 Bobs.
The 3 Bobs.
So,
with the 3 Bobs, can we get to the topic of Doga?
just give me
What's
one moment.
Doga?
Doga's not relevant here.
No, it is. What's Doggy?
So let me explain.
Marriott Hotel, was it Marriott?
So let me explain. Remember a couple of years ago, you went with a Muslim guy with slick back hair, with a beard, to the Marriott Hotel.
Yeah.
And you humiliated him in the hotel, and he never came back again. That's what we're talking about. So the reason we're here.
Do you remember him first?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do. You can't forget that guy. So the reason why we're here, because those guys and his little crew have been saying that they're experts on Sikhism now. You destroyed him so badly.
Really?
He stopped talking about Christianity and he went on to Sikhs.
Right.
So well done. So we challenged him to come here today and to meet in person rather than online.
Well, where is he?
Well done. He didn't turn up. Like, you know,
what a surprise,
the boys stay at home playing with the toys. That's right. And the real men turn up, right? So they're not here. So well done, Bob, for
deflecting it onto the Sikhs. Deflected it.
Yeah.
But guess what?
Sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry about that, because it's actually made us who we are. Because if you think about it, I wouldn't be here if you didn't deflect that guy over to us. Day and night, he preaches negatively about the Sikhs, about our history, and he basically says most of it's false and it's all made up, blah, 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 blah. If he did the same with you, which he did apparently, Rod says he did with Christian.
He tried.
Did he bother you?
Well, I mean, it didn't bother me, no, because I'm used to it now.
Does it bother other people of your faith?
Yeah, it bothers other Christians.
It
they get
also
troubled
bothers
by
a few Sikhs as well. It doesn't bother me. I'm a bit like you. Does it bother you? Bob, does it bother you?
very Sikh.
No. So you're not relevant, by the way, Dogger. He never turned up. So the whole of his team, which is about 20 individuals, have all failed the mission of just simply turning up. You know what they said?
Did you challenge them on TikTok?
Yeah. 4 weeks ago.
Where are you, Doug?
Can I say something?
Where are you?
Can I say something? You ruined him so badly on that particular day that all his Muslim brothers were roasting him that he got humiliated.
Yeah.
He has now said that Speaker's Corner is not important and that online with 20 people is more important. And that shows the power of Bob.
That's right.
Yeah,
Because after that day, he stopped coming Speaker's Corner.
The thing is,
Change his name from Ideal Akram to Doga.
any man that gets confounded by opening a water bottle is hardly going to be a scholar of Sikhism, you know?
You remember?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do.
Okay, fine. So moving on to more important bits here, guys.
Yeah.
Can we get the crowd behind us, Monty? Let's get the power shots in. We've got all of these cameras here. So Bob, and you get in. So Raj, just come in. So what have we actually got in common? Now, by the way, I didn't know your name was Bob, so I just said we've got something in common.
Yeah.
So well done. There's a few Bobs. Any other Bobs here? No? Okay, fine.
No more Bobs.
Okay. So one thing I will say here is, look, I've got a lot of respect for the British, English, Christian, individuals of this country.
Yeah.
And being a Sikh myself, I sort of feel like it's unfair what you're going through. But I feel that you've walked into a booby trap, you've eyes closed, you've walked into a massive issue here. And the Sikhs now are here to help. So I'm a Sikh and I want to help. How can I help?
Well, I think that the way you can help is by playing the brown card to all those progressive white liberal women and all those progressive white liberal idiots inside the Labour Party who won't listen to me because they just go, you're a white racist, and actually tell them the reality of what it means to live under Sharia law.
Okay.
And just tell them your history.
Yeah.
Tell them
Why
what
are
the
you
Muslims.
laughing? Why is he laughing?
Because he agrees.
Come in.
No, he's a cameraman.
Is he? He's
Yeah.
just so
He's
with
mine.
you.
He's
Is
mine.
he your
Yeah,
cameraman?
he's with
He's
me.
a legend.
Yeah.
He's been here for 8
Yeah,
years.
right, but
So I
that's,
did it. I
that's
think I did it. I
that's
went
the-
to Tommy Robinson's rally.
Yeah.
VIP.
right
On stage.
But that's the point. Don't get me wrong. That's good. But the point is, that's not the people that need to be challenged by you.
Okay, one moment. You're
The
right.
people that
You're
need
right,
to be
you're right,
challenged
you're
to you are
right.
the idiots in the Labour Party,
Okay, sure.
and the idiots in the
Okay,
Conservative
sure.
Party.
But let's just say I was arrested the night before the rally,
Right.
and I was picked up at 6:30 specifically so that I wasn't able to attend Tommy's rally.
Right.
Because they perhaps felt what you're trying to say. That whole thing about if you want to do something, do it. And I tried to do it, they got me arrested.
Yeah.
And it was specifically at a specific time, and they came and arrested me.
What was the
handcuffs
charge?
on me. It was threat to life. Harman Kapoor, which is a nobody in London. So Met Police are listening to his inquiry. He said, I'm going to be at Tommy's rally. If Bobby's there's a threat to my life. The second individual, 2 threats to life, which there were.
Yeah.
But they had to put these on me to get me out of the way. So second individual was a Muslim brother by the name of Hamid from Bearded Bros. So
Yeah.
2 charges, 2 separate charges. I went in, I got interviewed, I was released at 3 a.m. The CID officer said, go to the rally on
Yeah.
behalf of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when they said that, it gave me even greater reason to attend the rally. I want to make it very clear, I did not meet anybody far right or extremist at that rally. I got so much love and respect.
Yeah.
And I suspect I got that because people could actually feel that the Sikhs are here. And actually, it comes better when
Well,
a Sikh does it.
this is the point that people don't understand: is the patriotic movement. They are not after some ethno-state. They don't want a white man's land. What they want is a state in which we're all integrated and in which we all share in a common culture with common values and common outlook.
Absolutely.
And everyone with a brain can recognise the Sikhs are on board with that, and that the Sikhs already have common values. They already have. They're willing to share in a common agenda. By the nature of your religion, it's a very open religion.
I would say one step further that the problem is what I have is when I speak to Muslims online, they cannot even recognise the basic thing that this is a Judeo-Christian nation, which is built upon for 1,300 years on Judeo-Christian morals, right?
Yeah.
And they can't even accept that. So as Sikhs, we understand we are here. We're not here to change the law of the land. Like if you went to Punjab and you started making all Sikhs, and that's a different matter. So
we are not a threat.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Yeah, nobody, and that's the point.
And in fact,
is that everybody?
I would even go one step further. I want the churches to be full.
Here.
I want the churches to be full.
Oh well, we're all agreed.
Because I find it very sad when I pass a church and it's either closing or it's been changed something. Because I think the glue of the UK and the British people is Christianity, right?
Yeah.
And once that's gone, you're going to have liberalism, communism.
We're seeing the problems now.
And this is the problem. So you're doing
But the point is,
Even choir at school and stuff like that.
the point
so
is, you've got to. The point is, and you guys are willing to participate in that up to a degree, and that's what the patriotic movement want. They just want everyone to be pulling in the same direction
under the Union Jack.
and anyone who's willing to do that, they're willing to accept.
But
Now,
they say.
who's they? Sorry, the elites,
the other party,
the patriotic,
no Islamic, the one,
the Islamists.
Yeah, they say, you guys, you Sikhs, are ball suckers. You are sucking off, and we will never do that. we will always go against, and this is the bit that hurts me the most. You live in our country, but you're not patriotic. You don't want to follow the culture. You think it's a pile of shit. You want to change it. You want to own it. You want to literally take it over. But is that not a threat to all of us?
Well, this
is that
the
not
point.
A threat to civilization?
This
is it? Is it?
And exactly. And this is the point: is that the elites won't listen to me when I point out the Islamist threat. They just dismiss me as a racist. But if you guys, this is what I mean by playing the brown card. Like if you play the minority card, because they're white liberal elites, they would never dare to question your description of history or how you've suffered under Islam. They'll just go, "Wow, I didn't know that."
Do you know we've
wow.
suffered?
Yeah, of course I do.
What's the history?
Well, I know. Well, because obvious, when Sikhism emerged in the Asian subcontinent, it emerged in a land that was mixed with Hindus and Muslims. Lots of Hindus and Muslims became Sikhs, at which point the Islamic Caliphate tried to wipe out the Sikhs.
Absolutely.
Completely wiped them out.
Yeah.
And obviously the Sikhs fought for their independence, they fought for their freedom, they fought for their very lives against a genocidal campaign.
So guys, Sikhs practicing Sikhs wear this precisely to protect ourselves, women, children. Yeah. So we've had to go through it.
So the point is, for anyone who's maybe, working class white guy, if they're wearing a turban and a bangle and they're carrying a little dagger like that, they're the good guys. Because there are a lot of white working class who they just can't tell the difference. They think turban means Muslim.
Can I just say something here for all my Sikh brothers and sisters that are watching this? Coming to the Khalsa Panth, coming to what Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj has given us, which is the turban, the beard, that the identity is really, really important. And in that way, there is protection in that look, isn't there? Otherwise, for everybody else, you just look like a Hindu, Muslim or whatever. So surely at this point, right now in history, surely it's more important than ever to come into the Khalsa fold, wear a turban. Do you agree? Do you agree?
Well, I mean, I'm a Christian.
He wants us to become Christian.
I want you to become Christian. But you've got to understand that me wanting you to become Christian doesn't mean that
you're not going to enforce it.
No, but
you're not judgmental on me.
No, not.
You don't think I'm going to go to hell?
Well, no, I do, but like that. But that I don't hate you because you're Sikh.
That's right.
I don't think you're a threat to me because you're a Sikh.
Right.
I don't think that Sikhism is evil in the same way that I think Sharia law is evil.
We need Soko in it. I've not seen it for ages.
So, I do want you to become Christians, and maybe that's a conversation that we can.
I want you to become a Sikh.
Well, I mean, let's have that conversation. Do you want to have that conversation right now?
Are you guys okay for that? Are you guys okay? We can give 2 minutes to that. Okay, 2 minutes to that. You love Christianity.
Are you going to come on a regular basis?
If you want me to.
Please.
This is a one-off. Can we just do 1 minute taster? 1 minute taster. You've already got a beard. You're already a Sikh.
There's been a few Muslims who have been quite tough and quite extreme, and then they're recently converted over to Christianity.
Exactly.
Talk a bit about that, really.
Yeah, because the thing is,
find a bit more peace in
for a long time, Muslims have been saying in this park that no Muslim ever becomes Christian. But actually now there's a host of Muslims that have become Christian in this park.
There was a guy that was arguing with you for quite a couple of months.
Yes, Tariq. But he's not the only one. There's quite a number. And the thing is, Islam is being smashed intellectually in this park. They can't defend their arguments, they can't defend their position. And now that they're being challenged by more academic, more knowledgeable Christians, they're just floundering.
You forgot one thing,
right?
Though,
and so they've been reduced in this park to just chasing after tourists and chasing after kids because they can't intellectually stand up to Christians like me, right? But I want to say something because I don't want my final word to be heard by the Sikhs as I want you to become Christian, right? I do, but I want to say with a caveat that I have nothing but the most profound respect for the Sikh community, right? And I see our difference as a difference about what is the truth. But I see that your truth has brought you to be good people. You're a noble community. You're an honourable people.
Can I say something?
And so I've got nothing but respect for Sikhs. I just think that what you believe is not the truth, but I recognise that your truth has still managed to make you good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very so beautiful.
Good citizens. Good
Every
citizens.
person with the name Bobby is a good guy, by the way.
And I do want to say something. From the time that I've been here, every Christian has treated me with a lot of respect, right?
Yeah.
And we even went to church together.
Yeah.
I remember. Quite a while ago.
Quite a long time ago.
Quite a long time ago. So the thing is that, like for me personally, what you said a couple of years ago has resonated in my ears, because I remember it used to be kind of and to see it to come fruition that you've got Christian brothers now, very kind of strong, robust Christian brothers coming down. Just means that what you was doing all that time has paid off. So well done, Bob.
Yes.
Hopefully we get the church is full as well, and the good God as well.
Yeah. So maybe next week, please. I want you Sikhs to come down every week. Because we can't allow this park to be owned by these jihadi trash. And the more of us that are not jihadi trash that are here in this park, the more powerless they become.
The only reason we turned up is we offered out these handful of idiots on TikTok.
What's it called? Dougie again?
Dogie.
Dogie. Dogie Dougie.
Adil Akram.
Yeah.
Adil Akram, the guy that couldn't open a water bottle.
Yeah.
And
where are you, bro? Why are you running like the Dawa gang here?
Yeah, come. Look, you got Bob here. Bob demolished you to the point that you now have hidden on TikTok with 15 viewers and attacking Sikhs. So well done, Bob. But we've now suffered.
I apologise to the Sikh community.
Demolition. Don't be
My
so
apologies.
hard next time. But we'll try and come more often.
Yeah.
Myself, my family situation is very different.
Yeah.
But if the Sikh brothers,
I really want.
that'd be good.
Weekly because we come from.
We could do like once every month.
But we'll come once a month.
Yeah, please do. Please do. It'd be a welcome sight to see Sikhs here more. Yeah. Anyway, God bless. Take care. Take care.
We got Raj.
All right.
Take care.
Go. Peace be with you, brother.